What's good, everybody? Schmidt and Chris back in here for another episode of the Slide Through. What's good, fellas?
That shit, man. Chilling.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah. Yeah, you like you been out there cutting grass, nigga.
I was.
Slaving in the yard.
I sure was. Yeah, I gotta get this shit done. Cause out there, but I ain't gonna tell them. Ain't no tell them I'm gonna get to do it again. Hell, might have to work next weekend. So shit.
True.
Might well get it done before this rain decide to come in. Shit.
Yeah. Be out there in the motherfucking rainforest.
Shit, me. I just be out there looking like I'm a homeless person there. Cause out there, but I ain't gonna get out there and try to cut no grass during the week. Fuck that.
That shit rough. I need to cut mine before it get too high. Cause I'll be down. I'll be there. That shit ain't for me.
Gotta worry about that.
Yeah, you lucky.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I like cutting grass. I mean, it's tough for me because I got bad allergies, but
I ain't got no ride lawnmower. I got to push that shit, and my yard big, so.
I'm riding lawnmower, so 30 minutes.
Nah,
If that.
I push it, and that's my exercise.
Dang.
Yeah, I be pushing too. Motherfuckers be looking at me crazy because I got one of them old school lawnmowers, like them old school joints, but the blade, yeah.
Oh Lord, goddamn, shit. Woo, wait.
My shit old school.
Boy, you might well call that a sling blade. They call that a Kaiser blade. God, dog.
No.
Shit, my push lawnmower I just bought though. There you go. It's nice. That motherfucker damn, you got two handles. One is just regular, and then you put the other one, that motherfucker kick in, automatically go by itself. So if you ain't holding on, that motherfucker gonna pull you.
It's gonna take off.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Damn. Yeah, man. Well, I know the people riding by like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? No gas. I mean, hell, if I gotta push, I might as well just not pay for gas.
True.
Shit. So it take a little bit, but like you said, it'd be my little exercise. You feel that shit in the upper body too, though. Pushing that motherfucker, you feel that shit. For real. Hey, these Lakers going to the Western Conference Finals. One more again. We in there like swimwear.
Yeah.
Gotta face the Joker. Whew. That's gonna be tough, man.
I mean, this whole
My heart.
playoffs have been up in the air. You don't know which team gonna show up. Like I don't know. It's one thing. I think it's being competitive, but it's a lot of, in my opinion, it's a lot of laziness. Like,
What you mean?
you got teams going out, okay, your goal is to win one on the road. Back in the day, man, my goal is to win every game. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just trying to go, oh, we got our one, we gonna rest the next game. I like it's so, I don't know, the game has changed. Like Dame said it best, like it's different. It's a different game now from what it used to be. Like it's not as competitive. I mean, it seems to be all about money and everything else. So I don't know, it's frustrating to watch sometimes. Very frustrating.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I mean, we've talked about it on here before, like how the game is morphed into advertisements and endorsements and contracts, and it's no sportsmanship, no competitive, no trash talk. It's all everybody buddy in the off season, hang out, chill, kick back, and it's like don't nobody hate nobody on the court.
Which I mean, I get it, you know. I mean, from playing sports in high school and everything, like, you know, you cool with folks, but on the court, nah. I'm sorry, you ain't.
I don't know.
I don't care.
Hell yeah.
I was like, if you got an injury, it's gonna be exploited. Like I'd be like, hey,
fuck that.
I mean, it ain't gonna be like dirty shots or nothing. I was like, but like take for instance when LeBron was on Wiggins, he knew them that rib. He kept pounding him. I was like, that's what you supposed to do. I was like, you ain't gonna. He didn't want to play in that game. That man did not want to play in that game. I was like, nope. But yeah, it's golly, man. It's from watching the Bulls in the early 90s to watching stuff now, like it's like
night and day.
Yeah. And everybody act like, oh, it's this is that. Nah, it's it's a product now. It's entertainment, and you still got die-hard sports fans that's looking at it like, I'm part of this team. Like, we need what we doing, you know? And if you that type, it's not fun to watch when
It'd be tough, man.
it's awful, man. It's awful.
I feel you. And I mean, at what point is it gonna change? Is it gonna change? Can it change?
Nah.
Is it something that the players will have to want to do consciously? Is it something that the league is completely forced out with the way that they operate? Like,
I mean, with the new CBA that they just did, they pretty much said what they want. I mean, it's literally about money. I mean, when you have teams that can't play or pay the players that they drafted, and they get penalized, I was like, I mean, what's that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even keep your core together. Like, if you develop Golden State, you still got 3 guys that's been playing together for at least 12 years. You can't keep them together because if you want to pay them the max contract, you're going to have to pay a luxury tax. I think they missed the ball on that one. So, I mean, it kind of plays into the whole, you know, and then I think some teams don't care about winning. Some teams are just like, we want fans in the seats, we want to make money, care about the championship. You know, if you get stuck on one of those teams, good luck. I mean, because some teams like, we ain't paying that amount to win a championship. Is
expensive.
Yeah,
it's up there.
It's pretty expensive, and you gotta be willing to pay that price. You got to, like, that's, if you don't, what you gonna do?
What you think? You think that eventually it can change, or will it change, or?
No, it's not gonna change because, like you said, everybody want that money. So we could use our Hornets for for an example. I'm saying, okay, the star that we got is LaMelo. The next star that we would have would possibly be Bridges, but you know he got into that trouble, so
they gonna say Gordon Hayward.
But Gordon Hayward, old as hell.
I mean, he is, but that's the one that they try to put out there as the all-star all the time. Like, no matter how we feel about that nigga.
Okay, anyway. Like I said, he old as hell. He on his outs.
Yeah.
But like Mark was saying, look at Golden State. They built that team. The Hornets have the capability to build that team, but we in that small market franchise where we ain't gonna really get the big name people to come here unless we can draft them. But then once they get out of their 4th year or that 5-year contract, however they do it, they've been showing out. They gonna want that big money, like he said. Am I willing to pay that big money to keep them together? Because, you know what I mean, hell, like Melo, this is his going on his 4th year now.
Yep.
So he got that player option next year. So, you know what I mean, he could play and they can work out a contract for him, or
he's gone.
He can play and then like he said, he gone.
He's gone by I think he gets traded this year by the playoff or the trade deadline. I don't think he ever wanted to be there. He's a reality star. He wants to be in a bigger market, Miami, New York, probably LA. But I don't think he gets to LA while LeBron's there.
But they not gonna be willing to give him up because he's their superstar. They gonna want a superstar back, and ain't nobody wanting to take LaMelo because he young. Now, like I said, he'll play his contract out, and then I believe he'll probably leave. Because I'm saying nobody's gonna want to actually give up a star for LaMelo, and he showed what he could do, but like I said,
I think they got a whole that whole family got a little issue with injuries, man. They soft. I don't know what it is, man. Like, they get injured. I mean, Lonzo Ball has been injured since he been in the league. He'll play a couple of games, and
he had them 2 knee surgeries, and then
so if he got value right now, I mean, I'd be like, hey, we're gonna move. I don't know who you're gonna get back in return. First, you got to have a coach, and then you got to prove you can win. Like, you got to get to the playoffs first.
Right.
And that's the issue with the Hornets. I feel like it's like what he was saying. It costs a lot of money to win a championship. How much y'all willing to spend?
Exactly.
Like you said, if they pay Melo, let's say he stays, and you gotta pay him. What's next? You know what I'm saying? Because right now, my thing is
he can't carry a team by himself.
Right, and
we seen that this year.
And we got a decent team in play. Everybody was hurt again this year.
They need a
actual big man.
I mean, well, it's to me, it's also culture. Like the thing when you have a lot of talent on the team, so everybody just has talent. Nobody knows how to put it together. You don't know what it takes to get to that point. You don't have the vets to lead you. So the culture is, hey, we young, we can run and gun, we gonna look good doing it, we gonna make our money.
Yep.
But you ain't really winning, so you can't keep that together. You know, it's.
But you gotta have the right coach for that though. Steve Clifford's not. Steve Clifford's an old school coach, but you got a young team. The oldest person that was on the team was Gordon Hayward, Plumlee, but they got rid of him.
You got to get lucky too. Like,
and I'm saying that was like that whole team was under 30 with the exception, like I said, Gordon Hayward and Mason Plumlee, but then they got rid of him. But the whole team was under 30.
I mean, Steve Kerr got lucky.
Yeah, he did.
But at the same time,
but he came in after Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson helped.
He did, but I mean, to Steve Kerr defense is he's been a winner on every level he's been in. So you can't say it's all luck because I mean, played with Jordan. He was with the Spurs, so you got Popovich, you got Phil Jackson, pedigree. Like you been coached by
the best,
who they considered great. I mean, so is it a surprise that he's winning? No, but at the same time, that team was put together. Now I only give you one season after you get it. Now, I was like, everybody was like, oh yeah, that was a Mark Jackson team, but yeah, Steve Kerr took over that. I mean, yeah, they 19-1 now in playoff series. I mean, you can't give Mark Jackson the credit for that.
Right.
You know, it's.
I feel you on that.
I wouldn't give him credit for what Steve Kerr's done. I was just saying, but like I said,
he built that team.
Mark Jackson built the team, but then he didn't get to take him to the promised land, and they got rid of him.
I think they would have won the if they would have kept Jackson on.
At least another year.
I still think they won.
I believe it too.
The following season, like they did when they got Steve Kerr, I really still think they win.
The year they fired him,
he was like they went 66-16 or something.
Yeah, it was good. I think they got bounced in. They got bounced in like
beat down the second round.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I
then
know they had a good year under him that year.
I mean, they still run. And the funny thing is, they still run the same. Like the league is just now catching up to what they're doing or what they were doing. Like so, it's. And they didn't evolve. I mean, I think the biggest thing that I've seen over the last couple of years, or let's say when KD left, if you look at the team before KD, Draymond looked for his shot. Draymond didn't go back to looking for a shot. He still played the game as if KD was still there. And that was a big reason why, you got two bigs on the Looney don't look for his shot. If Draymond ain't looking for a shot, you really playing 2-on-5 on the offensive end. And that's easy for a LeBron and AD team. Like, you stay down here, I'm cover this. Like, let's do it. I mean, it's easy to coach against. So, ain't gonna say it's easy to guard, but the adjustments weren't there. So, hey, they weren't gonna win the championship. As much as a fan I was, like, this is not a championship team. It's not.
See, and that's what's crazy because this last series, I'm rolling with the Lakers because that's what's in my heart. I'm rolling with them niggas. I'm Lakers in 7. But in reality, if I had to put some money on this shit, I'm gonna have to say Utah in 6.
No, Denver. You mean?
I mean Denver in 6. Yeah.
I really don't know, man. Like, I honestly don't know how that's gonna play out. I mean, I think it's a bad matchup for the Lakers.
Like, the stars gonna have to play like stars.
Well, see,
every game.
I think LeBron and AD, I think it's the rest of them. I think it's the Austin Reeves. They gonna have to have contributions in a timely manner from the other guys. I was like, I mean, because the advantage they have, Denver don't know how to win. They ain't never been there.
True.
They don't know how to win. So you still got the
Upper hand.
the advantage on them, you know, as far as the experience part. Now, Jamal Murray is, I mean, he's a Steph-like player. If you been, I mean, it might be a little
I give him a Steph and Dame Lillard because, you know, Dame can drive. Steph don't dunk. He must shoot. But Jamal Murray can dunk and shoot.
But his game is really all three levels. Like he just don't have that. I can't say he ain't got that shot making ability. He ain't got, I don't know. Steph has something to where every time he shoot, I don't care where it's from, you think it's going in. Nobody else has that. You know, you like, okay, there's some guys out there that can shoot, but I mean, Jamal Murray can hurt you, man. Like he can do it.
That's why I like it, man. Like, and it's almost like he is silent assassin. Like you don't be hearing a whole lot about this nigga, and he be steady killing motherfuckers every year. Except when
he looks like he want it. He looks like.
That's why I was like when Joker didn't win that MVP, I was like, he don't give a fuck about that MVP.
They going for the championship.
Going for this ring. He was like, y'all can sit here and argue about this fucking MVP shit. We going for this trophy.
I just don't. Man. I mean, I'm leaning towards Denver, but I wouldn't be surprised if Lakers win this series. Now, on the East, I don't. If it's Miami, Lakers will win the championship. If they go Boston, I don't believe in Boston either. Like after Tatum said humbly, he's one of the best. Like, yeah,
I woke up.
The game is on it. He humbly, I'm one of the best players in the world. Who told you that?
He said.
What have you done to even like? I don't even know where this stuff. I was like, dude, like it's to the point to where everybody thinks that. I mean, I get it. I'm sure if I was in the league, I would think I'm the best in the world, you know. But at the same time, come on, you don't say that. Like I don't care. You let somebody else say that.
First of all,
you do not say that.
I woke up to that.
Unless you ask, do you think you the best player in the world? Yes.
Right.
Easy. You don't say, well, humbly, I think. Ain't nobody ask you that. Nobody asked you about how you feel you are in the world. Like, you were playing like trash.
This shit fucked me up because when I woke up and seen that quote, I said, did this nigga say that?
Yeah, he did.
And then I went and looked at the stats and the shit from the game. This motherfucker had one shot for the first 3 quarters.
Yeah.
He made one shot in 3 quarters, scored, what was it, 16 in the in the fourth, and said that shit after the game.
Okay. All right then.
I was like, I mean, they won, but what the fuck?
Like that's literally the only reason I don't want the Lakers to win is because of LeBron fans. That's it. That's my only. I was like, they gonna go. I was like, it's not. You giving LeBron credit for something that he's not really doing, in my opinion. I was like, LeBron's not the factor. It's AD. The team goes as AD goes, not LeBron. Like, I mean, how did they get to the playoffs? LeBron was hurt. You can't give him credit for, he carried this thing. No, he didn't. AD did that. I'm like, well, not really AD either, but.
But like you said, this is his pathway to submitting his legacy.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Like this is, and if he win a championship this year, this basically submits all the shit that has happened up until now. Like, cause he
broke the all-time record.
Yeah, broke the all-time
record.
Then he broke another record now. He clinches the series. He hadn't lost the series, something, and when leading by 3 games or whatever. He had lost.
Up 3-1. Well, I think it was, he hasn't lost the closeout game or something like that.
But now he just broke that record. So, yeah, he's just breaking records. So,
I mean, it's longevity, though. Like, it's not, it's one of the, like, that's the part that, you know, in my opinion, that don't get talked. I was like, if you play long enough, you gonna break records. You know, it's a testament to him. I mean, he keeps himself healthy, so I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's not like it doesn't impress me as much as, you know, everybody want to be like, oh, it's this and this. I was like, Emmitt Smith got the rushing record because he played long enough to get it. Mm-hmm. Did he get it in an amount of games that Walter Payton did? No. So I don't look at him as the if you run in 100 meters and you want the world record, you can be around 10 years and win all 10 years. You still ain't got that record. You got to beat the time. I was like, if you don't beat the time, I don't think the record's broken. But hey, that's just in my head.
I feel you.
Like, if you don't get in the same amount of games.
A lot of people feel that same way. Like, I mean, they say Barry would have.
Oh, he was going to shatter it.
He was going to crush it.
He was going to shatter that record, but he dipped out.
Yeah, he was like, nah. Fuck
and if you ask me my favorite running backs, that's a tough one. I didn't really get to see Walter Payton play like that. Barry Sanders, I do remember playing.
Yeah,
but it would probably be buried in Adrian Peterson.
Probably AP.
AP was.
He was a different breed.
Yeah, he was a. I seen a clip of him the other day. I was like, yeah.
Missed that shit.
I mean, I know they talk about Derrick Henry, but
yeah.
In beast mode, I was like, nah, the real first Johnson, beast mode.
CJ2K.
Adrian Peterson was no joke back there. That dude, man. But I mean, I think it's going. I'm probably not gonna watch that much. I mean, I was honestly getting tired of watching. I'm trying to go to the gym at early in the morning. I'm up watching West Coast games. Can't get up. I was like, yeah, this
should be tough, man.
I see my sports career just going. It's slowly. It's on the decline, man. Like
watching.
Yeah, no. It's that, man. Like football. It's probably the one I would pay the most attention to. Mm. Basketball. Yep. Curry getting close to retirement. I was like, I'm done after that. I'm done. I'm retiring too.
Damn. So hang the jersey up.
I mean, because
it's the bitch in the Raptors.
I mean, what is the league? Do I think the league's gonna be competitive? Yes, but not the same. It could change. I don't know. I mean,
is there gonna be a face in the next 5 years?
The face is gonna be Bronny. I think they're gonna try to make Bronny the face.
Yeah, they're gonna slide Luka out the way.
That's crazy too, because I've been thinking they were trying to make Luka the face of the league.
They would, but then he can't do nothing. And then, like they said, it seems like everybody that he gets around him, he tries to push them away because they're.
They gonna take his spotlight or something?
I guess, because you see, they talking about Kyrie. He might not re-sign with them. So
Kyrie didn't want to be there. Nets did him he didn't want to be there to begin with.
Oh well, I know, but still, I'm just saying. Luka was like, yeah, he happy about it, but then Kyrie was showing out. And
I don't know who you can put around Luka. He done had every type. I mean, you had Porzingis.
Yeah.
You done had a big man that was Porzingis that could shoot.
Yeah.
You done had Kyrie. You had Jalen Brunson. That's probably who you should have kept.
Mm-hmm. You had him on the bench when you had.
I mean, yeah.
I was trying to think of where he came from.
So it's some teams that can be. I think you can make some moves, but again, it's back to that money.
But I was gonna say too, maybe Luka might not want to be in Dallas no more.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Because Dallas, that was dirt, and I ain't saying
where are you gonna go?
Hell, I don't know. Somebody wanted that.
I mean, a bunch of people will want him, but. It's gonna be the same situation. His game ain't gonna change when he moves cities. Who you gonna pair with him?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Maybe that's Boston about to be in trouble. They ain't gonna be able to pay both of them. They made all NBA teams $618 million. Both of y'all ain't getting paid. Sorry, one of y'all gone.
Jalen leaving.
I think Jalen Brown. He's already mentioned. Oh well, he ain't mentioned it, but I don't like. They don't like black people in Boston. And
nah, well, he said that part. So yeah, he ain't want to be there no more.
And he black as hell.
Yeah,
and then he got that mask on.
Yeah,
but I don't. Again, it's hard to tell if I feel like Golden State needs to make moves if they want to win another championship. They got to decide, okay, do we want to keep Curry and put him around a bunch of young guys? I don't know that Curry would want to stay with that. Or do you go get pieces? You try to get a Jaylen Brown to pair with him. I don't necessarily like it if it was me. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, man, I would probably package Clay, Jordan Poole, and maybe somebody else and try to get Giannis. That's the only superstar that I would see pairing with him. I was like, you got somebody down low and you got somebody that's gonna kill you from outside. I would go get his brother, come off the bench.
Who?
Self. Self Curry.
Okay.
That's the only one I would, unless
that
you
would
gonna
be stupid.
Unless you gonna get Kawhi or someone like that, but it's no other. What other superstars are proven that you feel like, okay, other than KD, of course.
Yeah.
If you could get KD back, I don't think that's gonna happen, but it should have happened already. They messed that up. KD, you messed up.
I can't see nobody getting Kawhi though, because damn, he proven, but shit, he's also proven that he
ain't gonna play. He ain't gonna play. So it's
that's tough.
Now,
no, he good for it.
I wouldn't want to see this either, but I could see a world where, let's say, Lakers don't win it, right? Let's say they don't win it this year.
Yeah.
All right, Brian Curry, put y'all on the same team. You go get number 5 together. I mean,
that's ridiculous.
I wouldn't put it past it, but
that's ridiculous.
That'd be tough to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
that'd be wild as shit seeing them two niggas get their 5th ring together.
Oh, that would be.
I mean, look,
that shit would be crazy as fuck.
That would be the most watched team ever.
Hell yeah.
You basically got MJ and Scotty.
That'd be like them going to Miami again, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be different.
Well, I'm just saying that was everybody.
Can you imagine? Like, I'm not a LeBron fan, but can you imagine him having somebody that okay, it's automatic, and I can count on. I know I can count on Curry. I know who. Yeah,
that is.
He will willingly pass the ball to him. I mean, not saying he won't pass it to anybody else, but Curry. Oh my gosh!
All right, go ahead and shoot that from the logo here.
I mean, you wouldn't have anything for. Again, not a LeBron fan, but I can see a world to where, if Lakers didn't win and didn't get 5, if you wanted both of them, it was like, hey, pair them up. Like, you done did it the whole career. Might as well. I don't know what. You going to go to Golden State? I mean, that's Lakers. They can get their little young core. I don't know. I don't want to see that, though. No. Absolutely
I didn't want to see LeBron come to L.A. because I knew it was going to be a bunch of new L.A. fans. That's the only reason I didn't want the nigga to come. Like, it's gonna be Miami all over again. All these motherfucking, where all these Heat fans go? There's a lot of.
I mean, I seen somebody was like, they was talking about the legends that played with the Lakers. I was like, LeBron's not a Laker legend. I was like he's a legend, yes, but just because he plays with the Lakers don't make him a Lakers legend. He's not even top 10. I don't care what nobody say.
I hated that they was putting him up there with all them niggas as soon as he got to LA. That shit was so fun.
And I was like, okay, I understand.
No, you're not a legend.
You're not getting a statue. No.
No. I mean, if you win the championship, you might.
I still wouldn't give him a statue.
He'll get one.
He'll get one, but
he'll get a Lakers statue if he win this championship for sure. After breaking the record this year and all that, yeah, he'll get one.
Yeah,
he'll get one.
If not, they gonna put him on the floor. Put a little piece of him on the floor.
But I will say, okay, so they talk about his losses and stuff. Mm-hmm. I will say this is one that, okay, if you looking at you supposed to win,
yeah,
you can't lose this season. You know what I'm saying? If you go to the finals, you can't have this as a loss on your resume. And I was like, this is what everybody talk about. Like, some of his losses in his finals, the greats, like if you want to be mentioned as the overall GOAT, you got to beat Dallas. You got to beat. Those are the ones we talk about. You can't have that loss.
Yeah.
That loss is a bad loss. You can lose. It's not even the perfect record. It's the ones that you lost and how you lost. To me, that diminishes it. But like this one, hey, you got to pull through. They got you a whole new team at the trade deadline.
Right.
Everybody was like, "Oh, this team was 2-10." No, this team was never 2-10. This is not the team they started with. So. LeBron was 2-10, yes, but when they made that trade, I mean,
That was a brand new team, 0-0.
Exactly. And they've played like that. Like if they had this team from jump, Lakers would have been the number 1 seed. Number 1, number 2. Easy.
I give them top 3. At least.
I would give them. I mean, the way they play defense.
That's why I just said I give them at least top 3 though, because
especially if they don't get hurt. Number 1 seed. I was like, I mean, anybody that's a fan of the sport, you got to give them their credit. I was like, that's a number 1. You got the right pieces for. I think this is probably the first time I really seen them have the right pieces around LeBron. I don't even know. I can see better pieces though. I could definitely see better pieces.
Pete, you there?
Yo,
what's up, man?
Man, y'all got me on this live.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man?
Hey, man, I'm good.
It's all right. I mean, look, I was pulling against y'all, but it ain't,
Hey, the whole world was pulling against them boys.
No.
It's up to Golden State Warriors fans, yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm saying my homeboy Golden State Warriors fan. I'm gonna get his ass back though.
Everybody that wasn't a fan was pulling for him.
Tell him to come to Charlotte, then I'll pull for him.
No, I ain't trying to pull for no Hornets.
Why? He can come home, man. Then you can see him all the time.
Hey, I will get season tickets immediately.
That's what I'm saying. See?
Immediately.
Nah, he come home. We give him the love he need. I like him then, Mark. Cause I can't be pulling for him while he doing my boy Bron like that, man.
Nah.
He got people questioning my boy's legacy and stuff. I ain't got time for all that.
LeBron got people questioning his legacy. That ain't Curry's fault. That's not Curry's fault. Don't put that on Curry, man.
Yeah, it is.
Nope.
If Curry didn't never beat him upside the head that many times, we wouldn't even have these conversations, man.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. This wasn't the finals, so it just goes down as a series. It don't help out.
Because my prediction was whoever win this, winning it all.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Who gonna beat them in the West?
Hey, man. Denver is not a easy win, man. Like,
This shit gonna be tough.
Denver don't know what they doing.
they don't, but they got the mile high altitude that's gonna work with them.
Yeah.
They ain't beating my boy.
Look, they gonna go up there. They going to Colorado.
Look.
And they throwing all the white bitches at these niggas.
It's about Anthony Davis is due for an injury at any time now. He is due for an injury.
Last game.
Stop.
He is
You
due.
stick up for your Lakers,
Stop, man. Come on. He just got hurt.
No, I'm talking about he due to miss some games. It's time. He is due.
Hell no.
He's due to miss some games.
I mean, look, if anything, just he can sit out game 1.
No, he's due.
He can sit
It's
out
gonna
game
happen.
1.
It's gonna happen. At some point, LeBron is going to have to be the old LeBron. And if he has to do that, I think that's plays against what they need to do.
I mean,
did some of it last
I
night.
agree with y'all on that, because there should be no reason why a man who done been in the league that many years still got to do all that.
True.
But I agree with you. But I think Anthony Davis finna prove all y'all wrong, man.
I mean, if he stay on the court, he fine. I'm just saying he do.
Man.
Based off the timeline, he is. He
Stop.
about a couple of days past due for an injury.
Oh, man.
He just got hurt.
No, that was no. He didn't get hurt. Yeah,
He left. He left the game.
Man, that game was over. He
game
wasn't coming
wasn't
back
over.
in. It was over. The game he left, that was he. Yeah,
That was embarrassment enough. They done clown that nigga for leaving with a head injury in a wheelchair.
You should. You got hit in the eye, and you talking about concussion, and you got rolled out. Come on, man.
See, that's what he would do for it. Yeah, that was it, man. He done met the
that
quota,
boy is
man.
softer than tissue.
See
Yeah,
his eye, you see him squinting. The nigga was hurt, man.
Man,
Hurt.
that thing he did not get hit. I mean, freaking Joel Embiid stepped on Grant Williams' face or back of the head and smashed him in. He stayed in the game, didn't he?
He crazy.
How you get hit in the eye and you got a concussion?
Man, you got hit in the side of the head, man. That's where your temple
I
at,
mean,
man.
I get that, but no.
Hey, so who coming out the East? It's game 7 tonight, right?
No, tomorrow.
Nah, tomorrow.
3:30.
Oh, okay.
See, and so I was already wrong. Like I thought they played today. And I was like, if I would have known it was already game 7, I was like, oh yeah, we was losing.
Boston and Philly.
Boston and Philly.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Humbly
I
the
got
best
Boston,
player in the
man.
world.
You got Boston going to play the Heat in the final, and who winning that? Boston winning that?
Yeah. Yep. Gonna be a Boston LA finals. And LeBron gonna clean it up. And we get a championship, and then he gonna quit. He ain't even gonna stay around for a son. He ain't got no reason to nothing.
I got Embiid versus Jokic.
Okay. I mean, look.
If that, I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
It would be a good match.
If my Lakers don't make it, then I would rather see Philly win the championship.
Yeah.
I gotta see this first game, man. Like I really do. Like I said, Denver, they can shoot, man. They can shoot. I don't think the Lakers can shoot as good as Denver can.
The Lakers couldn't shoot as good as y'all, and they still won though.
What'd you say?
The Lakers couldn't shoot as good as y'all, but they still won.
We missed shots. We didn't shoot as good as us.
Shooters miss shots.
Like,
They ain't gonna hit every time.
It ain't the ones hitting every time. It's not the hit every time. It's the ones that are like Clay missed a lot of wide open shots last night. Wide open, missed.
Okay,
That's not
But
characteristic.
shooter shoot. That is a low percentage shot. By history, that's low percentage. It was just happened to be y'all got the greatest shooter that ever lived, and probably is gonna ever be. That was on your team. He tried to carry it all. The other one just couldn't hit, man.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I mean, hey, it wouldn't.
Everybody was hitting.
But see, that's my thing. Like the shots they missed, in my opinion, wasn't due to the defense the Lakers were playing. Like that's my concern. It's different if Clay is missing all of those and they contested shots. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's good defense. I'm saying you play the same defense against Denver. I don't know that they missed the same amount of open shots. Like you gotta defend. And I don't think they defended well. I think we had more bad shooting versus, them defending us. That's just the way I see it. Not saying they weren't playing great defense, because I think the Lakers did play good defense when you were sending them to the hole, but on the outside, and it could have been part of the game plan. So we'll see.
You sometimes you can let people shoot themselves out of the game.
Oh, Clay definitely did that.
Curry do it, because Curry ain't gonna shoot himself out, but the rest of them, I ain't never say they could. The rest of y'all team, man. I mean, Clay was the closest thing to Curry for years, and now, I mean, I don't think he full strength yet. I still don't.
I think he's back. I think he's back. I just think he gets into, I don't know. I think everybody probably has that, oh, I'm supposed to be doing this. Nope. You're supposed to be paying attention to the game and make the right play. And he forced a lot. Like you can see him, he was pressing early. Like he was trying to be game 6 Clay instead of letting game 6 Clay show up.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Can't force
It's
that.
gonna be good.
Can't force
It's gonna be
greatness.
good. I'm ready.
So what you calling? I said in my heart, I want them Lakers to win. It's gonna be Lakers in 7. But if I had to put money on it, it's Denver in 6.
If Lakers are gonna win, they will have to win in 6. I don't think they can beat them in Denver in 7. Depending on how they do the schedule. I mean, because this series, I mean, they might as well should play 7 games back to back when they playing every other night. It's like, dang. I mean,
Well, they trying to get the finals to start June 1st, and June 1st ain't never 2 weeks away.
I mean, I get that, but that to me takes away from.
I think they only have one where they had a 2-day gap.
Yeah.
On this series, every game was back to back.
The city switch, the first city switch. I think it was 2 games.
It was all back to back. It was one game in between every one.
Damn.
Like they put the little schedule up, right? They said it when they were going into it. It was like it ain't no 2-day rest. It's every other night they playing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe that was first round. Then that's crazy.
Yeah, the first round they had 2 days. It was a couple of them with 2 days. Then the second round it was every other day. So it was like, dang. I mean, I think Phoenix was the Suns were the only ones that had that big gap because they started the series earlier. But I mean, once they got everybody on the same one, every other night somebody was playing. Which, I mean, it's basketball. Play ball every day.
Yeah.
Not that intense, but I mean, come on, man. It don't take that much to do. Go to sleep.
Get you a good night's sleep. Bye.
I mean, they be sitting up here lying to the public. It's like, who said, I was watching one podcast, they was like, the planes it was Kendrick Perkins. He was like, man, the planes they on, it ain't like a plane that we ride on. You getting 5-course meals, you getting treatment on the plane. I was like, come on, man, stop lying. Y'all just want an excuse. Come out and play.
Right. That is crazy. I bet that shit be nice as fuck. That 5-star flight, nigga.
Get to keep your feet up. They gonna probably get a massage and everything in there.
Why them niggas need to go on Spirit? Send them on Spirit.
Yeah, okay.
Shit, them niggas gonna be spirits flying on that shit.
Exactly.
That's too much. I ain't never flown Spirit, but I done seen some videos. I don't think that's for me. I'll stick with Delta, American Airlines or some shit. Shit, well,
I just want Coach series.
Yeah, what y'all in, man? I'm up in here in Walmart.
What you in Walmart for, man?
I guess he gonna
Man, first of all, it's my goddaughter's birthday, so my dumb tail bought 2 toys that don't fit in this giant ass bag I bought. So it's a big bag with toys in it, and I was like, I need something else to put in there.
or a smaller bag.
Or that
smaller bag.
And then my fiance's daughter came to get her mama something
Okay.
for Mother's Day. Yeah, it's Mother's Day. Y'all know y'all supposed to be doing something for y'all mama today.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook. That's what I'm doing because I'm broke.
That's the bar, man. You know.
Yeah. I gotta get. I'm gonna send mine to go get a nail done and stuff.
Okay.
You know, we usually have like a little Mother's Day type episode.
Yeah, we do. We didn't this year.
We ain't had it this year. Everybody got shit going on, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know, man.
It be like that though. It be like that. Life.
comes at your
Yeah.
ass.
But it don't never stop.
Hell no.
What is this, huh? Oh, yeah. This it. Hit the spot.
This nigga.
It's easy shopping for kids. Kids don't care as long as it made noise and flash lights.
Yeah. I mean, at that age, I mean, she won, so you know what
She
I'm
don't
saying.
remember it anyway.
Sure won't.
She's just happy to goddamn be here.
The first birthday party
That's
is
what
for
she
the
get.
parents.
Yeah, that's true.
No, she already got 2 Teletubbies.
Oh Lord.
Mm-hmm. See,
I don't play. What's y'all memory of y'all favorite cartoon back then? Y'all was Sesame Street niggas when
you said my what? My favorite what?
you was a Sesame Street nigga when
No, what was the question?
y'all childhood cartoon. You know, she like Teletubbies and stuff.
Oh,
I couldn't watch that trash. Well, I was like, man.
Martin, hold on, man. You used to watch Sesame Street.
I don't remember no Sesame. I remember He-Man and Silverhawks and all of that, but not no Sesame
I
Street.
definitely remember Sesame.
I mean, I remember Pinwheel. If anything, it was a little Pinwheel.
I definitely remember.
What team with?
I think everybody had to watch PBS at some point.
But I mean, the cartoons I remember were the Looney Tunes, Roadrunner,
cartoons.
all of those, Tom and Jerry.
Sesame Street was no cartoon anyway.
Nah.
Right. I ain't.
Inspect the Gadget.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Inspect the Gadget, Flintstones.
Transformers.
Like it was a whole lineup on Saturdays, man.
Thundercats.
Oh yeah.
Thundercat. But see them, you know what? Like, cause now the Japanimation and the anime and stuff done took over,
Yeah.
and those were kinda anime. If you think about it, Thundercats and Silverhawks. Silverhawks one of my favorites too.
G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe was clutch. I remember I had the command center and all of that.
Sitting over there.
Ghostbusters for me because I had all of that too.
See, and it was
What you
Ninja
want?
Turtles, but for me, well, Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtles. I had
Ninja Turtles. I used to rock with the Ninja
Started to
Turtles.
go hard.
I had all the wrestling men because I was.
You know they supposed to be
wrestling.
doing spin-off on it.
What?
Trash.
Raphael,
It's gonna be trash.
What you
the
talking about?
Ronin. You remember the
talking about
series
the
where
game?
he would turn? Huh?
You talking about the video game?
Yeah.
Yeah, they about to make that video game.
Yeah, the Ronin series where he, where Raphael go out.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he ain't never act right.
Nah,
He was
that's
a
gonna
thug
be
of the group.
trash.
Yeah, they about to have that game come out soon. That game gonna be fly.
Yeah.
Cause it's gonna be one turtle that plays. You can use all their weapons and shit.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Cause all the rest of them dead.
Not gonna be a better Ninja Turtle game than the one in the arcade.
Oh, that was my
first
shit. They used to have that up there.
Never gonna be a better one.
They used to have that at the at Jerry's up there. Well, it was lame back then.
I don't
but
care
damn,
what nobody say. You can bring out any game.
that shit was hard.
Used to have a bunch of quarters.
Yep.
As soon as you got killed, had them up, bling, bling, bling. Get back in there.
And see, the thing is, I tried the new Ninja Turtle junk. It was kind of like a remake of the old one. What did they call it? I forgot.
Hell, I don't know.
If it don't
You
look
remember
like
they
it did in the
with
arcade when the
Shredder's
building,
Revenge or something?
you knew
Yeah.
exactly where everybody was gonna come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn, boy, you got me want to play that now. You done brought a memory
Yeah,
back.
that thing used to be
Shit.
fire.
Yeah, that was like Streets of Rage, at the arcade.
Yeah.
Like I remember there was
Battletoads
times
and
where you
Double
just try to
Dragon.
go through that whole game without. I'm going with one quarter.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get killed.
Damn.
Yeah.
Battletoads and Double Dragon.
Yeah.
That was my shit.
Contra.
Woo. Super Contra.
Contra
Damn.
was it.
Damn. Boy, you got me want to pull a Nintendo right now.
Hey man, I probably couldn't play that Nintendo now
Contra
for the rest of my life.
I ain't never do it because you got to have that code.
What, on Super Contra?
Yep.
Up, down, left, right.
AB start.
Select, start.
Nigga, you remember it?
Yeah. I mean, hey dog, that y'all come back as soon as you pick up the controller.
Yeah. Shit, just like that.
Just like the Mortal Kombat blood code.
Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that code. Super Contra. That's unlimited ammo, nigga.
Fatality. And once you heard that, we good. About to see this blood.
Smoke. Wings. I'm like, done.
Yeah.
Damn. See? Y'all done started a whole nother. You done started something.
Man, I always wanted them to come back out
I
with
don't
a
need it. Don't need it, sir.
updated Killer
Appreciate it,
Instinct. Now that
Oh.
man, that Killer Instinct when they put
Thunder-
that
what was
combo, that ultra
That-
combo.
That Thunder dude, he do that head and all that. Ultra.
See?
Yeah.
That was on what? Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
They
then
would've
did
brought
make,
that
they
back
did remake
out.
it and put it on Xbox, but it didn't look the same.
Oh, okay.
Cause they had, what's that girl, Orchid or whatever?
Yeah.
She was like the little main character that they had for the Xbox.
Okay. Damn. I remember Killer Instinct. That was my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a couple?
It was another one. This dude on Twitter, he be posting like old school video games, and I had forgot about it. It was a fighting game with it had like a lion and something. I don't remember the name of it. It wasn't Tekken or nothing. It was
Virtual
what was the
Fighter.
name of it?
Yeah, I had on my
Can't remember.
Sega Saturn.
But it be bringing back. Yeah, I ain't never have a Saturn.
I ain't neither. But
Shit, I had everything Sega. I had the regular Genesis and the other Genesis that came out, the Sega Saturn, Sega CD, daggone Dreamcast. I had everything. Because I was a Sega fan.
Yeah, I only had just the Genesis.
I had all of them.
Only reason I wanted the Sega was because of Sonic.
Yep.
Outside of that, I ain't want one.
I had all that.
I think I played NBA Jam on that joint too, though.
He's heating up.
Nah, NBA Jam just make all y'all rage quit.
Yep.
When the nigga had that full court shot. All y'all used to quit. I know I did. I threw a couple controllers.
Nah, I told you I ain't never been that aggressive, man. I ain't never threw my controllers.
Man,
Y'all know
aggression
that.
ain't the word.
Hell, I threw
Bust the
one
whole
time.
controller
They
up.
ain't even throw it hard, and daggone, I just flicked it, and that motherfucker cracked my teeth.
Nah, when that thing used to have that cord, we used to take it.
See?
Put that game up. And they're crying and everything. Boy,
Right, just mad.
Yeah, see, that's why I ain't fuck up my shit, man.
No, the NBA Jam cheated, and it was always, I don't know what team was. I know Reggie Miller was legendary on that jump.
Man, that was that. That AI was ahead of itself, man.
Larry Johnson, Alonzo.
I mean, because I remember when Madden came out, like when you go in and look at the all Madden settings,
Yeah.
that man, it was like, of course I'm going to lose. That everything is 100 on him and mine is at 25. I was like, it was like that. That's not even
Fair.
I mean,
What was I supposed to do with that?
nobody, it was like you say Hut and they already in the backfield. I was like, come on, man. Randy Moss missing wide open. He done ran by the whole defense.
Oh, shit.
Dropped the ball. Come on, man. When has that ever happened in real life?
Right, not never.
Used to be in there mad.
It was a video game, man. We used for you. That's why you fuss at them. They ain't realistic.
No, they are now. I mean, 'cause
tell
I
you,
done seen some mad stuff on Madden. I was like, that'll never happen in the game. You watch Sunday? That really happened? Like, they don't, hey.
I always laugh at niggas who try to act like it's real. And you play with like Kobe or AI. Like you can't do it. First of all, they was like, man, Kobe always make that shot. Boy, this is not, you ain't Kobe. This is a video game, man. It's
I don't know now.
That shit to be cool.
Like,
It ain't.
They got good. I mean, because I remember that one year where Curry could miss on 2K, and that was them years he was winning the MVP. Yeah, it was like, hey, he shouldn't miss.
Right.
I don't care. I should be able to hit any button. He better not miss this shot because he don't miss.
I was like that. What was it? 2K
2K
13, 14, some shit like that. I was like that with Kobe, boy. God damn. Shit. Or no, it was before that. This was back in the live days.
Oh yeah, NBA
This might have been like live 08.
Man,
I hate it live.
through the years.
Shit. What was the one with the dunk contest? The one
That
with
was
Melo on the
live.
front.
05.
That was 05. Okay. Yeah.
Cause Vince was on it the
But see,
year
my
before,
thing
and then
with them
Melo.
was,
Dunk contest.
I mean, you would play live, and them niggas be like they it wasn't real enough.
No,
Like, you
that
know,
was
be
before. That was
sliding.
before they went to the
Arcade-ish.
PlayStation 3. PlayStation 2 Live was the shit. Cause they go 2K, they look like a computer choppy and all that. They didn't look like they do now. I played 2K. I mean, I played live over 2K on the PlayStation 2. But when they got to the PlayStation 3, live started being shit, and I went back to 2K.
Man, 2K, they whole studios learn how to. I think that was their thing. They kind of
Took everybody from
leaned
EA.
into the simulation style stuff.
Yeah.
Cause they met to me. I don't like the wrestling they got now. That game is too hard, man. You remember wrestling games? You used to just push button. Can't do that no more.
Oh, you can still do it. That don't mean you're gonna win.
It was less
Man,
buttons. It was less buttons to push back then too.
Somebody.
I know how to do it. I got 2K 22. I ain't got 23. I got it because it was free. It was free, so I
The
got it.
game I play is Call of Duty.
Too hard.
Oh no, I don't even like Call of Duty no more. That shit's stupid. Let me go back to Black Ops and all that, then I'll play it. But this new Call of Duty is dumb as hell.
I mean, I play the free one. I don't even buy the game.
See, that's why. Look, we need to get this damn Twitch channel up and jump on there and just fuck some shit up on whatever one day.
Because I suck.
Shit, I ain't no good neither.
I was like, it is not gonna be like, oh yeah, these guys are trash.
You gonna hear us? Cause you gonna hear Ron snapping controllers in half.
No, I'm not, because I don't even play. I like I said, I don't play Warzone. That shit is dumb as hell because damn.
I don't play it at all. That's all the better reason for us to get on there and just play some shit. Just to be on there
Well,
talking
we all
shit.
get all on that together then.
We all be on there talking shit, just like we do on the pod, just playing a video game while we do it.
And they go help. Man, damn, you got sniped, bro. I'm like, damn, nigga, you wasn't paying attention. I told you, look to your left.
I'm finna shoot your ass.
Man, but that be the funny part. We're like, to your left. Not realizing everybody ain't playing on the same side TV.
Yeah.
You be like, you don't see that?
Hell no.
Nah, I'm on this 80-inch TV. It feel like I'm in the game. I was like, nigga, it's to your left on the building. Stop playing on that 25-inch.
Oh shit.
Well, see, I got a 65, so I'm good.
Oh man.
Like,
Play on
man.
50 something.
But you got an
But
80, okay?
Nah, it ain't.
man, I'm telling you,
It was exaggeration.
Mark and Chris ain't been out there with us, Ron. They ain't been out on the court with us.
Nah.
On 2K. Mark ain't playing no 2K.
I'm not playing no damn 2K.
Now, Mark, I know Mark. Mark could get mad. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not playing that, man. Like, I'm not.
You
No,
can be Curry. You know?
it ain't even about who I can be. It's stupid. The game is effing stupid, man. It's stupid.
Hey, Ron, tell them
Nah.
when they hit a 3-pointer and start dancing in their face.
Nah, it's like I said, I stopped playing when you had to choose a button to lay the ball up and dunk. Like, if I'm under the goal, you should do the automatic thing. If you can dunk, you better yam that. You be under the goal and then shoot a jump shot. Man, get this out of here.
I do hate that shit, my nigga.
And then you
lie.
inbounding the ball, all somebody got to do is stand in front of you, and then they gon'. I was like, "Come on, man, it's not real. Get it out of here."
The fucking dunk controls be pissing me the fuck off.
I was like, "Man, I'm trying to do a windmill, and,
You ain't gotta use it.
and then turn around and
I mean, it
do a
makes it
turnaround
better
jump
if I
shot."
can. Cause I can't do the dunks that I'm really supposed to be doing in the game if I don't do the fucking dunk control shit.
You want all the videos?
The only time I'm going back to 2K is when they actually put the ball in my hand and I'm in my house dribbling, and they got a sensor in it. Yeah, that's when I go back.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I know I'm hitting there. I'm like, I know that's cash. I know how to shoot. Yeah.
It's coming.
Y'all see that new basketball
2K,
game?
I mean, and then the
Holes in it
thing
there?
is now, because Mark ain't played in a while, so
Basketball.
he don't know the paywall is behind it now.
I had to show you the video of it. It's crazy.
I know. Look,
Oh yeah,
no,
it's a paywall behind everything on 2K. You
I
gotta
know
pay
good
to
and
play
well
the
half
game.
of the people that pay 2K that came out on the court,
money over the
done
years
deal.
playing that game.
Come out there. Get off these controllers. Come out to the real court and let's see. I guarantee you ain't gonna do nothing you doing on that game.
Some of them
Rip.
can, some of them might.
Rip. Guarantee rip.
They be making some of them influencers and shit. They be making their ass get out there and play some.
Yeah, cause I'm saying, damn, they had them doing the little showcase games and all that. Some of them can actually play.
Yeah, too hype them good. Too hype.
Dennis,
Dennis.
Look, man.
Hey, right.
I'm gonna tell you the only way you gonna beat me is if I'm out of shape and you taller than me. That's the only way. If you my size, nope. I don't care. You ain't beat me.
I don't know. That Cash is like 5'10", and that nigga about 225 with pure muscle.
I mean, again, if you got a physical, come on now, that's like me playing a kid. It's like, if you stronger than somebody, you gonna win. I was like, let's just call a spade a spade.
Nah, okay,
if
you
you
can't
gotta,
shoot, but you can shoot. Did that go? You can win.
not necessarily. Like if I'm stronger than you, I'm not shooting the ball. I'm
That's
gonna
what I'm
back you down every time, and you're not gonna score.
Oh yeah, Cash
I mean, it's
do
just that simple.
That's Cash.
I'm not
game.
gonna give you a chance. Like that's how I play. Like if I know I have an advantage on you that you can't stop,
I'm just gonna eat it up.
you not gonna stop it. Like I'm not going to anything else. I don't care. Well, do something else. I don't have to. I'm trying to win. The way you win is fine.
You gonna
Out
do
your
the
weakness.
Giannis on him?
What'd you say?
You gonna do the Giannis?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. It's not, I mean, and that's why that's the only knock on Giannis. I was like, why are you shooting 3-pointers? There's no need for you to shoot a 3.
Charles, everybody be telling him he got to shoot.
No, you
Everybody
don't.
talk
You
trash
bigger than
about it.
everybody. You got a longer wingspan. Go down like that. Hey, that's
3 steps, dunk. That's what he do every fucking time.
that. I mean, if you can't stop it, guess what's gonna happen every time? It's gonna be very boring.
No, they ain't, because then they foul that ass hard enough and he get hurt, he done. Wow.
I mean, well, you're gonna have to make a decision.
That'll be a decision I make. Foul! He done.
I mean, look,
all right,
I mean,
fine,
that's not. I mean, but
$100,000.
if we being honest, that's not basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, either you find a way to beat it, you don't just
saying, hell,
knock
like-
somebody out. That's boxing.
That's foul.
You know?
I'm saying that's a regular foul. I'm saying I'm gonna foul you hard like they did in the 90s.
I mean, that's not a regular foul though. Like,
I
if
ain't
we
saying
really
I'm gonna
being,
just punch you. I'm saying, but I'm gonna
that's
foul
what
you.
you're gonna have to do.
No. If I hit you, like if I jump to block the shot and elbow you in your head, then they gonna hit.
That's not a regular foul.
Why not? They did it in the 90s.
No, that don't mean it was regular.
Yeah, it was. That was a
No,
foul. That was a regular foul.
that was. I'm trying to injure you. You are literally trying to injure someone at that point. That's not fouling. I get they did
They
it.
call it a foul. That's what they call
I mean,
it.
it's called a foul, but we know what your intent was. It was like, I can't stop him. I'm gonna have to hurt him. That's what the intent was. I mean, if we being honest, that's what it was.
What's one NBA player y'all would foul?
Anthony
Hard
Mason. Anthony Mason.
One player I would not foul.
Anthony Mason. Or Charles Oakley.
That's who I was gonna say. Or Dennis Rodman. I want to fuck with Dennis
Trying to
Smith.
fuck with Spreewell. That dude crazy.
What's the dude from Miami that was a MMA fighter? Him too. James Jones.
James Jones.
Yeah.
James
Nah.
Jones. Yeah.
Look, you know who you can beat. Not trying to fight him. Nah.
Spreewell. That's for big. That nigga was out there choking the shit out
Yeah,
of
he
him.
was crazy too. Or Artest. I wouldn't mess with Artest too.
I mean, outside of that, I mean, that's what's done. You know, if I got the
Would
advantage.
y'all hard foul Zion?
Yeah.
I mean,
Zion, he look
big as
Joker,
shit.
bruh.
Zion big, but he ain't scary. He don't scare. I was like, he just big.
He coming down the court at you full steam ahead and getting ready to take off. What
He
you
just
gonna do?
big.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
it.
I mean, it's gonna be a scary moment.
It's some people that punish you, and they scary. But Zion just big. I was like, okay. I just have to jump into him with all my power. It probably still ain't gonna do nothing, but
That's gonna look like a crazy ass collision because that nigga big as shit.
He big. That's just
Not if
like,
you let
it's
him
just
jump
certain players
first.
You scared of like
You let him
if I was
jump
on
first and then
if
you
I
jump
was on
into
the
him,
aisle
gah!
and they cleared that ice.
you trying to hurt
me.
him, right?
yeah, I said that. I'm cool with trying to. I'm just not trying to cover it up and saying, "Hey, I'm gonna foul you." No, I'm about to hurt you. I'm
I
gonna
didn't say I
tell
was
you.
gonna cover it up, but I'm saying the way you were putting it is like that. Go ahead. That's not fair.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
It's part of the game.
if you talking about, it's not really part of the game. I mean, that's not really, honestly, it's not part of the game. Everybody try to make it seem like, but that's not. I mean, you're not out there to hurt people.
Where
But-
you and Lisa gonna go?
I mean, sometimes
I'm saying that's not my intentions to hurt you, but if
Yes,
I'm gonna
it is.
foul you hard enough, that
if you elbowing somebody, you are intentionally
no, I'm
putting
just
your
saying
elbow.
that don't mean I'm intentionally trying to hurt him. I'm just trying to get him to stop doing what he's doing.
I mean, that's trying to hurt somebody. You were like, okay, I'm trying to.
So if I just smack your hand every time that you get the ball, I'm intentionally trying to hurt you, but I'm smacking your hand? No.
I mean,
But if I smack your hand enough times before I foul out, your hand is swole.
But you talk about smacking hands. I mean,
But it's,
smacking my hand, that's a smack. You talking about hitting. You
But I'm
talking about
saying it's-
swatting.
that's still the same thing. I'm saying,
no.
I swat. Look, I swat down.
It's not the same thing.
Why not?
The swat and the smack is not the same thing.
I'm swatting down and I hit your hand every time. That's not the same thing as just smacking your hand.
No.
But I'm still I still have the same intention of trying to hurt you as you saying.
A swat is trying, when you got the wind up, you know what you're trying to do. You don't, it's nothing in
That's
basketball
not
that
what I'm
calls
saying.
you
What
to
I'm
have
saying
to-
is you talking about I'm trying to hurt somebody. So if I hit you in your hand every time and your hand is hurt now, but that was my intention to hurt you?
Yes.
How?
If you just said, if I'm hitting you in your hand every time, that means you're not going after the ball. You're going after a body part.
No, but your ball is in your hand.
No, that's not the same thing. Like your intent is you're trying to injure someone. I mean, you can cover it up all you want to. You trying
I'm
to
not
injure
trying to
somebody.
cover it up. I'm asking a question. I'm saying if you dribbling and I swat your hand every time because I'm trying to get the ball, but I'm hitting your hand, that's saying
You're not trying to get the ball. That's not a basketball play. You're not. If you playing defense, you're not going to reach like that
That's not what I'm saying. Again, if I hit your hand, that's gonna be a foul on me. But you trying to say that I'm intentionally trying to hurt you?
Yes. If you it's nothing. Like if I'm playing defense on you, I know how to play defense without hitting your hand. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm hitting your hand every time, I'm trying to hit your hand. It's nothing. It's no ifs, ands, or buts.
I'm trying to hit your hand because I'm saying you could be dribbling like this and you cover the ball up and I hit your hand.
You're not trying to foul out though. Like if you playing the game of basketball, you're not trying.
Exactly.
You can't try to foul. So
I'm not saying I was trying to foul. I was just asking the question, trying to clear it up because the way you saying is it's
intent. I mean, people have intent. I mean, and it's fine. I'm not saying it's against the rules to have intent, but you know what you are trying. If I'm trying to steal the ball, I'm not going to hit your hand. Like that's just like if I'm defending someone, if I want to get the ball cleanly, I cannot hit your hand. That's the rule, you know. So if I'm constantly hitting your hand every time I'm going for the ball, I'm trying to do that. You know, you're not going you can't. You got to know what a foul is. You know how.
That's not. But I'm not talking about.
I mean, I know what you're saying.
I'm just saying, but that's like okay. Use Curry for instance last night. Mm-hmm. He didn't really try to foul that old buddy, but they called the foul. He was just playing good defense. And when he bumped into him, that could have been an offensive foul. But Curry swatted at the ball. But he hit him on his elbow. So you saying that Curry was being... Every time he was shooting, Curry got 2 fouls on Austin Reeves where he hit him in the elbow. So he was intentionally trying to hit him in the elbow? To hurt him or whatever?
No. Those aren't hitting somebody. He was tapping the elbow for one. They were touch fouls. They weren't wind up trying to, you know, like a wind up is when you know what you're doing. He swatted
at the ball.
That's not. It's not the way you're explaining it. That's not an intentional trying to injure someone. Like you're not gonna keep.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not intentionally trying to injure you, but if I hit your hand, because you done switched hands with the ball, did a crossover, and I tried to get it and hit your hand,
that's not gonna injure nobody.
But I'm just saying you don't know that if I swatted at it.
You talking about wind up? You keep saying swat.
That's not a wind up. If I'm winding up, I'm gonna come back here.
That's not gonna injure anybody.
No, if I swat, that's swat. That's not winding up.
That's still not gonna injure anyone.
Yes, it can. Because what if I swing and I hit your finger and you jam your finger?
That's part of the game.
That's what I'm saying. That's not saying that I'm intentionally trying to injure you. That's what I'm trying to get at.
The way you explaining it, you sound like you're trying to intentionally, like that's. I mean,
I get what you're saying. Like what you're saying is in the motion,
right?
Of the basketball,
in the motion of the basketball
play. No, it's not intent. But if you continue to do it to the point where, all right, now they're getting hurt.
You know what you're trying to do. Like, right, that's what I'm saying. Like, people know what... You can tell the intent behind it. Like, I mean...
Or not.
There's a certain way to reach for the ball. I mean, in my opinion, it's basketball code. You know, it's certain things you can tell when somebody trying to do something. It's like, hold on, like, that's... You know what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done played pickup ball with like, hey... You got one more time to do it. What you talking about? You know what the fuck I'm talking about. You got one more time. I be like, it's like when you go up for a shot and somebody fake towards your knee. You know, I be like, hey, that's not cool. That's not a basketball play. Mm-hmm. You have no reason to dive at or act like you gonna undercut me or anything like that. That's, you know, that's what I'm talking about. You know, it's certain movements that if you are playing, I understand that. Okay, you can swipe up or. I can be coming up for a shot and you can catch the ball at the right time. I mean, heck, I can be looking at catching the ball and if my hands ain't open, you got a jam finger. That, you know, you can tell, but you can also tell when somebody was like, okay, every time you reach, you are reaching with intent. Like you trying to do something. Not only trying to knock the ball out, but you trying to come across the wrist of somebody.
So Draymond Green be trying to hurt people when he do that?
Yes, he does. I don't care what he says, but yes, that's what he's doing. That's exactly what. Draymond is very intentional about everything he does. I mean, you can tell. You can see, you can literally, if they put and zoomed in the camera on his eyes, you can see him targeting the area he's going at. Like you can literally see it.
LeBron in the balls. He trying to make sure we don't have another Bronny or Bryce come through this world.
I mean, like that's. I mean, you can see it, man. Like it's everybody, and you can feel it. Like as a player, you can feel the body language. It was like, okay, I see how you playing. Yeah, you all of that is felt. You can't see it watching the game, of course, but you can. I mean, when players react a certain way, yeah, we see what you're trying to do. Like, yeah, it's now Draymond gets a bad rep. Like some of it is. Yeah.
He done so much bullshit. It's like, damn.
I mean, Chris Paul the same way. Yeah. Chris Paul gets away with murder out there. It was like really nut punching self. I'm like, that dude punch people in the nuts.
Get off here, man. All right, get to this party. Yes, sir. I ain't never gonna miss no party.
I wish.
I'm gonna hop on.
I hope the NBA. Oh my gosh, if they make.
All right, man. We'll check you later.
All right, brothers. Till next week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
They need to make some rule changes. Like they really do. That whole I hate the way they call the game. It's
my worst rule that I don't like is fucking kickball.
It ain't the rip through. Like
I don't like that either.
If I'm defending you, if my arm is out there is no way you should be able to take the ball and hit my arm and that's a foul on me. I was like, that makes absolutely no sense. Why is that? That's not even a basket. For one, it's not a basketball move. For two, I should have the right to defend someone. Like whether my arm is out there, if I'm not encroaching on your side, you shouldn't be able to be like, oh, his arm out there, I can get this foul and you gonna call it. Mm-hmm. It's not a foul. Everything, just because I'm touching you don't mean I'm fouling you. It's gonna be contact, you know?
Because if a shooter jumps into the defender, they call that an offensive foul.
Right. That should be an offense. I mean, in some cases, it should be an offensive foul. Some of it, I mean, at some point, if the defender leaves and they are coming forward, I should have the right to be like, okay, I can move a little bit and draw that foul. Mm-hmm. Now, if you jump straight up and I jump into you, yes. I mean, now the other one is offensive charging. That needs to change immediately. Like, you should not be able to just, okay, because, I mean, if I'm going towards the goal, I got to go that way to score. Mm-hmm. So you standing right there, if I don't lower my shoulder like it used to be in Little League, you don't dip your shoulder or try to run through somebody. Yeah, now it's just getting out of hand. Like it's completely out of hand. Like if they don't, it's stupid to me. I was like, I can sit on my couch and call the game. Foul. I mean, if you being honest, like take that serious. I mean, again, I'm not arguing that Golden State wasn't fouling. What I'm saying is Lakers are fouling as well, and you're not calling it. You can look at every screen Curry ran off of. He's getting held. You're not calling it. Why? Why are you not calling that foul? That, I mean, they would be in bonus as well, even though they're not driving to the basket. You know this is a big part of their game, just like the Lakers like to drive. So how are you allowing someone to grab? And then, the whole flopping thing. Ain't nobody say y'all coaching flopping. We saying you embellishing it. It's like when you get beat off of that screen, when you can't get around there and they about to shoot it, you run into the dude and just fall. Foul. That's not a foul. Come on, man. Like you can literally see them diving, and it was crazy, man. I was like, so hey, it is what it is. I mean, just call the game consistent. That's all we want. Just call it consistent.
I think it'll be a lot of rule changes. In this next season, I don't know if the rip through.
I think the rip through is gonna change, and I think they're gonna do something with the flopping.
They definitely gonna do something offensive. It's been a whole lot of people talking shit about that recently. I think they're gonna tweak that a little bit in the off season. Kickball they probably won't, but that's just one of them things that irk the shit
I
out
just
of
don't
me.
like when you call a foul just because bodies touch. That's not a foul. Like, that's physics. Like, some of it is going to naturally happen.
Yeah.
That's fine. As long as if you shooting the ball and I don't touch your arm as a shooter, I don't care about anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not...
Okay, so when they do like you shooting the ball and I just run beside of you, but I don't touch you, but our jerseys touch, then they still call that a foul. So
That depends. Like, if you saying your jerseys touch, you're not gonna see that. You know.
no, I'm just saying like I didn't touch you. I just went by you. I didn't undercut you, nothing. Like, I couldn't get to the shot, but I went beside of you. But sometimes they still call that a foul because, you know,
The landing, right? I mean, you can't. That part, you have to kind of. You gotta manage that. I mean, if somebody's in the air, that's almost like running at somebody's.
No. I was saying like I don't not landing when you were still in the air and I run past you and I'm past you, but if. Like I said, sometimes if you might kick your leg out when your shot and you hit me.
They got that's on the refs because they already got that rule is in place already. So the refs just have to call that right. That's, I mean,
You gotta
that's
know who
you're
you're
right.
playing. You gotta know who.
That's on the
ref in
refs.
the
That's
game.
on the refs to make the right call. In my opinion, that rule's already in the game. I'm just simply talking about, you know, good defense versus good offense. Don't bail either one of them out. It shouldn't be just because, you know, to follow through. Oh, you know, everything's not a foul. Everybody thinks, like, I don't think the players really know what a foul is. I was like, you got people complaining about, oh, I didn't foul him. Clearly, it's a foul. Like, do you not see that? It's a foul. Like, what are you talking about? Do you not know what a foul is? Like, I couldn't be a ref. I'll be out there. Do you not know what a foul is, sir?
The motherfuckers probably like, no, I really don't.
Well, you need to go back. I'm like, that's a foul. But everything, because there's contact, in my opinion, is not a foul. The defender has the right to jump straight up. The offensive person is going in for a layup. I go straight up and you run into me. That is not a foul. That is physics. That's what happens when you jump towards something. You're going to make contact with it. That doesn't mean I don't have a right to defend. You know, it's the refs, man. Whew, I know. I just won't sit in on the meet because I know they do it. I know they look at, okay, Vegas need to make money.
Well, yeah.
We got, I mean, it's, oh my gosh, it's so many instances where you got a team in bonus with 8 minutes left in the quarter.
Yep.
They can't play defense no more that quarter. It's nothing they can do. I was like, so what do you expect that? What do you expect the outcome to be?
For at least a good 4-5 minutes,
Right.
They can't play good
any
defense.
type defense because you're calling it in the way that every time they shoot, they're gonna be on the line. Come on, man. Like, you can't handcuff games like that. That's the part to where, you know, it needs to be pointed out. But again, don't nobody care about that, man.
Hell
Nobody
no,
care about it.
It's about the money.
Yeah, it's all about the
It
money.
comes right full circle. It's all about the money.
It's so out of control, completely out of control. But
Hey, what can you say? Hopefully.
I just want to see good games, man. Like, I want to see
That's
games
all about
decided.
hopefully.
Like, it's not even about a team winning or losing. It's, did you play your best? I have no problem with somebody losing as long as, you know, let the other team beat them. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it look like, oh, well, we played to this person's strengths, and then when we in Golden State, we gonna call it Joe. No, call the game like it's supposed to be called. Let the teams decide who gonna win it. Don't make it obvious. I mean, like game 1, 45 free throws to 9. Come on, man. Like, you trying to tell me the Lakers are that great on defense that you didn't see any of those fouls? Come on. I mean, even when they showed the replay, I was like, yeah, it's a foul. It's also a foul on the other end. Call it. That's all we want. That's it.
Consistency.
I was like, that's all we want. Because if you call it with the holes, guess what? When they in the bonus, the other team's in the bonus, and they don't have to drive to the basket to try to get the fouls because there's fouls happening. I was like, it's just call the game. That's all we want. It would be great.
Hopefully, we'll see some change soon.
They need to do something in the NFL too.
Cause
Or I would like to see them change the challenge rule in the NBA. Like
in the NBA,
yeah, I feel like if you get it right, you can challenge as long as you get them right. You got unlimited challenges. As soon as you miss one, no more. I was like, cause take the game last night, the one that was out of bounds on Curry.
yeah.
They up by 10, and if you challenge that in the second, I was like, y'all messing up stuff already. So of course I want to keep my challenge to the just in case. But if I use it early, now what? You can. I'm done. I can't say nothing. I'm gonna get technical fouls. So they need to like either make it to where, hey, you making bad calls, we should be able to call you out for it.
Yeah.
While the game is going on. Don't come with this 2-minute report. Oh, well, we missed a call. We know you missed it. We was complaining. we couldn't do nothing about it. Like
matter of fact, we got a tech because we was
complaining. We got a tech for complaining. Somebody got kicked out the game, and now you was
got
right.
2 shots in the ball.
Yeah, but I mean, I lost the game because right. I mean, it's so stupid. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? That's just the dumbest rule.
Yeah.
I was like, look, somebody need to.
I don't think they would ever do like no unlimited, but I do think they should be able to challenge the ref a little bit more. And like you said, I know it's about the money. You gotta have some kind of
regular season.
Whatever.
We get the playoffs is all. Just make the change for the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all you got to do. I was like, I don't care about clearly the regular season means nothing. You got a 6 seed playing an 8 seed. You got a 4 seed playing an 8 seed. Seeding means absolutely nothing. We just proved that this year. It was like so.
That's changing next year. I think.
What?
Ain't that changing next year with the new CBA? Don't they reseed after the All-Star or some shit like that? They having the mid-season tournament.
Yeah.
They having like the mid-season tournament and all that
what
shit.
What that's supposed to do?
So I didn't read all of it. So I
saw the mid-season tournament.
So the way they were talking about it is, if you win the mid-season tournament, then you get like an automatic bid to be in the playoffs.
That's stupid.
Well, I'm just saying because they doing it to give other teams a chance.
Well, why are we playing 82 games?
They only play 82 games like that, though, really.
I mean, it's man, like that's stupid. They're gonna have to tweak that, because you're gonna have the sorriest team in the league play during the tournament and win, and they have no business getting an automatic bid in the playoffs.
Well, I think they had to be like doing the playoff thing, the like 6, 7 seed to be playing, but they get a chance to be there. You get what I'm saying? It ain't saying that they automatically go to the playoff. They had that. It all depends on where they seed it.
But if your record don't say you a 6 or 7 seed, you shouldn't be able to compete in that.
I'm saying they giving them the chance to be able to compete for the playoff. And they saying they're gonna be the 6 or 7 seed. They could be the 10th seed, but they still get a chance to do the play in.
They got that now. If you the 10th seed,
I'm saying they could be.
But what if you the 14th best team? Is my thing, and you win the tournament.
Well, then they get a chance.
I know that's not going to happen. It shouldn't happen. But if it does, what you going to do?
They going to get, I guess they'll take whoever.
That's stupid. There's no way that it's like, hey, because I won this tournament, because ain't nobody care about it. Mm-hmm. You know, it's gonna
they're gonna make them care about it, because there's gonna be some incentives. But like I said, I
forget what the incentives was.
I gotta read up on. I mean, I'll be honest, I ain't read it. I just like.
Yeah, I seen like the main bullet points, but I didn't get to go in depth on it. But I know for a fact they are, like you said, in some type of incentives. I think it's some kind of cash incentive. I don't know if it was something to do with the draft, some shit like that. But nonetheless, and I think it was supposed to be reseeding or some shit after that for the playoffs or something for the second half of the season. So, I mean, there's a lot of different shit going on with the CBA,
man.
Next season gonna be different. It's gonna be.
I mean, I know they did you got to play a certain amount to get rewards and be on all NBA teams.
Yep.
And I honestly agree with Draymond. I was like, that ain't gonna work either, because you gonna have, let's say somebody get hurt and it's legit. You got to have safeguards with that. I was like, it's one thing to be on. Okay, we sitting this game out because, you know, it's back to back. We want to rest this player.
Load management.
one thing to have that in a legit injury. A legit injury shouldn't disqualify you for some of those awards if you know, in the games you play in, you deserve to be there. You know what I'm saying? Now you're going to have cats, like he said, you're going to be paying a max contract to somebody that's garbage. It's like, I'm not paying him that because he qualified for it, because you played the amount of games. And nah. Now, do I think that's going to... I don't think that's going to happen. You know who... That's...
If we go
now,
see, it's
I think they need to do something with the MVPs and actually put some guidelines out there. I was, debating with a guy the other day about Joker being, he got snubbed. No, he didn't. Every time he played anybody else is in MVP race, he got it handed to him. Mm-hmm. He could not. Embiid drugging, Giannis drugging. I'm like, he can't stick them guys. Like, how you gonna tell me he the MVP and when he'll play against superior talent, he's trash? Like, I mean, come on, man. Like, at some point,
Marcus tell you, they looking at the numbers.
I know they looking at the numbers, and the stats are misleading, completely misleading. You get like playing the game, you are going to naturally get stats like an assist. Break down what an assist is. They trying to give people assists, a hockey assist. Oh, he started the pass. It's because he threw the pass and made him. No, that's natural flow of the game. This guy's open. If I pass it to him and he shoot it and make it, I get an assist. I mean, you can make that play. He open, passing the ball. You got an assist. Did you do anything? What did you do? Honest. Exactly. You just made the right play. So I'm giving you you made the right play. You didn't. He's not open because you Magic Johnson him open. Like, you went down and like, he ain't. I shouldn't throw this pass, but I'm about to make this pass over there. And it's, that's an assist in my book. I was like, that's not the right pass. He just, ain't nobody else see that. Mm-hmm. Like, that pass shouldn't have been made, but he was able to make that. That's an assist. Like, boom. Yeah.
That court IQ.
Yeah, that's that. Like, okay. Like, I mean, it just, you can't give people credit for that. I know you're going to, but I'm like that.
But I assisted on that play, though. I'm saying.
I mean, take when Russell Westbrook was getting all of these assists. If you watch the games, he had all the assists by halftime. After halftime, no more assists. How are you not forcing this? Like, how can you have 15 assists in the first half and 3 in the second? Like, that makes absolutely. I was like, come on, man. Like,
how was he getting the rebound? Because they were giving it to him.
Right. Yeah, I agree. It was like, you look at him, it was like, bounce, you can get it. And then, like, take these rebounds. Like, okay, Looney. They talking about Looney snatching rebounds. He was. Now, offensive rebounds, yes. Defensive, no, because everybody is getting back on track. Ain't nobody even challenge you for defensive rebounds. Like, it's four players down here from the same team. Everybody else he got that rebound. Who was he going against? Like, that's all I'm talking about. I was like, you looking at the box score and you see 20 rebounds. Oh, he did work. No, he didn't.
Oh, shit.
20 of those were given to him. 3 of them he had to go get. That's not the same. That's not 23 rebounds, but it's gonna look like that. That's my own.
So I know what the numbers look like. Just by yourself, that's not gonna be a rebound to you because you got the ball.
If it ain't nobody down there challenging you, it's a rebound just by the definition. That's it.
But that should still count as your stat, though, regardless of the fact that you had to work. Yeah, because you got the ball, so who you gonna give it to?
It don't matter, but that's the thing. Like, you cannot. If you're never challenged, why is that looked at?
So, okay, then if you got a wide open shot, you make the shot, then you shouldn't get no points then.
No, that's
But see, though, you said
no. That's not the same thing.
how is it not though? If
That's
you,
not
if
the
you
reason.
shoot
You
the
gotta
ball,
score. You gotta score.
but I'm just saying, you gotta get a rebound regardless of somebody guarding you or not to get the rebound.
That's not a shot and a rebound aren't the same.
I'm talking
thing.
about stat wise.
Stat wise, that's not the same. Like
How?
a shot is a shot. That's just simple shot. If it goes in, it goes in. I mean, you can't deny points. Rebounds should be challenged. You know what I'm saying?
Should be challenged.
I mean, a shot should be challenged, but
So
if you got an open shot,
free throws shouldn't count no more either, dude.
I think they should move the free throw back to the 3-point line. Honestly,
But I'm just saying, you get fouled with the free. You didn't challenge. You not challenged. You shooting a wide.
that's
open
part
shot.
of the game. You're talking about. So you mixing up what I'm saying with.
No,
okay,
I'm
it's
just
natural
asking,
rules
I'm
of the
asking
game.
because you talking about stat wise. It ain't about that.
Stat rise. No, I'm saying you giving someone credit. Nobody's gonna shoot 20 open shots. That's not gonna happen. What can happen is somebody getting 10 wide open rebounds because everybody's back on defense because they're worried about transition. So that can happen. But defense is a natural part of the game. You're gonna defend. You're not gonna give somebody, unless you Russell Westbrook, you might give them 10 wide open shots. I mean, that's different. Rebounds and shots aren't come about the same way. Like that's
But I'm saying, so you like you said with the assist. So I got to make a flashy play to be called a assist.
It doesn't have to be flashy. I think it should be. I think an assist should be something to where it's not natural. I mean, everybody can see this guy open. You know, I'm not saying it shouldn't count as an assist.
But
I'm saying you shouldn't put emphasis on. Okay, if I had 10 passes to somebody that's on the 3-point line, as far as I'm standing at the top of the key, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody right here wide open because the defense ain't paying attention. I pass him the ball, he shoot it, he make it. Everybody would have made that play.
If you pass him the ball and he dribble, you don't get an assist. So that's just
right.
But I'm saying he open, but he started to dribble. There's no assist.
I know that.
So I'm saying if he pass you the ball back and you open, then he shouldn't get the assist because he made the right play.
No, I'm saying you shouldn't look at that as like, oh my gosh, that's the greatest thing ever. He got a triple double. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about that. I was just saying in general.
That's what I'm talking about, though.
Are you talking about getting in a triple double as far as just when you?
Right. I'm talking about being mentioned as, oh, you got all of these triple doubles, but when you actually look at it, it's like, anybody could have got those. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody that had the ball at the time and made that pass would have gotten the same thing. Like why are you looking at that? It's like, oh my gosh, this guy is great because he got a triple double. I mean, a triple double is 10, 10, and 10. 10 points? Really?
That's why he say you should hit your triple double shouldn't qualify unless you get 30.
Right. Yeah, I'm like, you got to do something. I was like, 10 points? You didn't really affect the game with 10 points. I would rather you see 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and 10 steals. Oh, yeah, you had an impact on the game because you get 10 steals, yeah. You was working. You get 10 rebounds, maybe. Now, if you got 10 offensive rebounds, you was working. Like,
with,
you
with
ain't
the
going to get that.
I'm saying I'd rather say instead of steals, do blocks because now you
really working. I agree.
The 10 steals, like we were saying before, they're going, what happened last night, they weren't paying attention, they threw the ball, AD just stood right there and got it.
What you talking about?
Last night with the Warriors, right when Draymond and Schroeder got into it and Schroeder got ejected, they're going to Golden State try to throw the ball in because Davis was turning right back around.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So that would, I would, like you said, then I know that you didn't really work for that still.
I don't know. That was more of that's a smart play in my book. I was like, dumb play by the offense. Did you not see the dude hanging on the rim?
I'm just saying, but I wouldn't have been like, oh wow, there you go, he got the 10 steal because, like you said in that.
I like those steals. Like that's
a smart play, but I'm saying to make it a big deal. Well, that last steal, you didn't really work for it. They gave it to you because they wasn't paying attention. But you were smart enough.
That's a hard one. I get where you're going with it though. But I about threw something at the tail, like, because he does that a lot. Like he did that in, I want to say game 4. It was one of them to where Schroeder was around and he tried to lead Curry. I was like, why would you throw that pass? Like, why? What are you thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's certain things that you like. That's just dumb play. You know, those are the plays we talking about. That's dumb. You just gave up 2 points. You just gave up another foul. Draymond just fouled. But yeah, I mean, I think some stats matter. Steals, offensive rebounds. Like, if you told me that Russell Westbrook got triple doubles, he got 10 offensive rebounds, no argument. Absolutely none, because defense got to play defense. Like, if somebody is, you getting an offensive rebound, you working for it. Not all of them. Some of them are lone rebounds where it bounce all the way back.
Yeah.
So it just, I just think it should be certain places on the court where assists count. 3-point assists, a lot of those. Okay, a 3-point assist is, I would say, if you broke down the defense and it's a kick out, that's an assist. If I'm standing on a 3-point line and I throw the ball to you because you open, it's an assist. Yeah, I get it, but it's not the same assist. It's not me. Okay, I drew them. I caused this assist because I drove to the basket. You had to crash. I kick it out. That's what I'm saying. I mean, swinging the ball. Oh, boom, boom. Oh, he got the assist. He just swung the ball. Really. It was a pass.
Yeah.
I get it. It's an assist. It counts. I'm just saying, hey, all of those assists counts in those triple doubles too. So should it really be a triple double? That's all I'm saying. I like the triple double stat. I just think it needs to be reworked. I just think it should have. It shouldn't be as easy.
Put an asterisk beside the motherfucker.
Yeah,
like,
all of them. I'm like,
like, look,
certain things should get. It should be certain stats that get you a triple double, not just the rebound, offensive rebound. That should be the only one that gets you. If you got 10 offensive, you did work.
Look, in Mark's record book, it's gonna have this nigga had 50.
It would be asterisk doubles all through that.
But 35 of the triple doubles was bullshit.
Exactly. Like asterisk by this. Like, I mean, I think that's fair, man. Like, if you look back, you shouldn't just be able to like, oh, I watched the games, I reviewed it, this guy is good because this, and this. I bet you won't pay your money to go see that. Find me somebody that won't pay money to go see Joker play.
Some of them white boys.
Okay, again. Find me somebody.
You had an argument with him the other day, so.
I mean, it was one of those where it was like, you don't want to get in this argument because you gonna point the stat. Like I said, I mean, you gonna argue with me, you better watch the game.
Yeah.
If you don't watch the game,
I'd have gave him his first one because I'd have said he did good his first one that he got. The last one, no, he shouldn't have got it either.
I mean, it was
cause he helped. That's when Jamal Murray was hurt that year. So that's why I said I would have gave him his first one because he actually had to put in work.
You know why I wouldn't have gave him his first one? They didn't want to give Steph they didn't want to give Steph the MVP because his team was in 7th place and he was basically like his numbers were wild. Oh, his team ain't winning. Joker's team wasn't winning that year. Like, he was like sixth place somewhere in his team wise. I mean, I get it. Your stats look good, but you ain't do nothing. I was like, you took that from other players. Why he get it? You know, why he don't have to have the same? That's always been my argument. I was like, it's not the same for everybody. I'm not saying he didn't deserve. I mean, yeah, you can look at the numbers, but again, there was a lot of them triple doubles where he had 12 points.
I wasn't talking about the stats, Wild. I'm just saying he helped the team while Jamal Murray was gone. That was a big step.
I mean, Joker's a good player, man. Like, he is a good. I don't know how he's a good player. I mean, cause you look at him, he was like, this is the dude that, like,
he's slow.
As Stephen A. said, you wobble down the court, you can't jump. Like, how is this happening? Like, you literally tipping the ball to yourself.
Yep.
Can y'all not get this? I mean, his timing's got to be impeccable. Like, I just don't. I was like, what?
He see it developing before it happened, and he going.
I mean, the dude can. Now, I will say, the guy can pass the ball.
Yeah.
Luka can too. I done seen Luka throw some passes. He was like, okay, I can't argue that.
They
You
both
can pass.
slow as shit.
You can pass that ball. I was like, now at the same time, the whole the stat that pissed me off this one playoff when they put Steph Curry as 0-12 in the final 45 seconds overtime with go-ahead win shots. You had to drill it down to 45 seconds to make this man look bad.
Wait a minute, they said that shit.
45 seconds. Not all the ones that he done ended at 1 minute.
Yeah.
It's done been plenty where he done did a dagger shot. I was like, you trying to make your stat look like that shouldn't even be.
See, that right there.
So out of all the games this man done won, 12 games you want to point out and try to drag him down. Same with LeBron. They do the same thing with LeBron. But most of his are, he's there. You making one look good and the other one, like which one you want to do? I was like, man, it's
crazy with them advanced stats how motherfuckers will dig and put all that shit together to make one isolated incident look so good or so bad for one particular.
They was like, boom,
that they trying to portray or some shit. You know
it is. I'm sorry. I look. Steph Curry on my team. Guess who taking the last shot? I don't care if he make it or miss it.
Hell yeah.
He the best shooter on my team.
Cause like Ron said, don't matter where that motherfucker pull it from, you gonna be scared to death.
He is the best shooter on my team. It ain't nobody taking this shot. Nobody.
Yeah.
Like,
Now, okay. No, I had to have a backup just because if they double teaming. Hey, the next best, then you bet. Hey, if they double teaming his ass.
Now, I will say this: like what people don't point out with that, Steph is 6'3", small. He can't see over the defense like LeBron and all. So
like
it's going to be
6'7".
He's 6, but Clay has no dribble, no handle
But that's
at all.
what I'm saying. But like.
I'll take Clay too. Clay or Curry. I don't care. Either one of them shoot. I'm living with it. I don't care what that 0 for 12. Guess what? You're going to be 0 for 13 too because you're going to shoot the next one. Like, it's no, like, you trying to tell me that it's who else on the team? Like, what are you trying to say when you put a stat like that? Like, who else is on the team?
Right. That's what
Who you want to take the shot? Like,
where that even come from?
You want Draymond to take it? In my opinion, that is a smart one because he's gonna be wide open.
Yeah, yeah.
And I will take a wide open shot. Draymond can shoot the ball, man.
When he want to.
My point where he double agent. Like, how you? Draymond was pissing me off. I saw the first game. He literally tried to get thrown out. As hard as he was going at the refs, he was trying to get ejected in that game. Like it was blatant. It was like, oh my god. I was like, yep, we ain't winning this series.
Oh god.
No, should we have won the series? I don't know. Could we have? Yes, we could have won the series, but they would have had to play perfect. Meaning, our 6-man Jordan Poole would have had. Curry can't come out the court. He come out the court, boom, in the lead they had, go down. Got to put him back in. Now you got to build it back up. Because you want...
you out there looking at them girls.
And doing whatever the hell.
Man, Gilbert Arenas said it. He was like, you the 6th man, you got to be into the game. So when you come in, you know what to do.
Exactly what's going on.
You know what... Jordan Poole ain't paying attention on the bench.
That man look at the girls.
Yes. And I mean, I get it. He's young, but I mean, I can't wait till the story come out. Why did he get? I know why he got punched because he disrespectful. Like you can tell why he got.
But
punched.
why they want to pay him all that money then?
Because the timing of it was bad for the team. Like and it like he was coming up, and so it was either okay, we got to make a decision, let him go, let him walk, and he might be good because last playoff, he showed he was good. Now
when Clay just coming off the injury, Steph might be on his way out.
So you kind of have to make a bad decision and hope it work out.
Stars really,
but now you know it's no, he's not. He's not a starter.
If they want to trade him, I wonder who they can actually get a team that
I don't know.
Want him.
But it's not. I mean, I feel like teams have to do a better job at cutting bait. Like, hey, I gave you a whole season.
That's like with Dylan Brooks, him doing all that, and they said that we're not bringing you back.
That's BS, supposedly. Man. They shouldn't have said that.
But I'm just saying, he had his little moments where he did stupid shit, like Jordan Poole doing stupid shit.
If you ask me which one of them I would want, I would take Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
Do you know why? At least he gives effort on defense.
Yeah.
Jordan Poole,
he causing problems.
He gon'
one way or another.
He gonna call something. I mean, he's a liability too. But the dude is. I mean, Dylan Brooks is not that bad.
Yeah.
I ain't saying we're bad. I'm just saying, but
he say some dumb stuff. I mean, I don't have a problem with what he was saying. I mean, I get what he was trying to do. He know he can't stick LeBron. Everybody knows he knows that. But he was trying to get LeBron to play into it.
That's that shit that we was talking about at the beginning, like the hatred or the rivalries in basketball. Like he brought that shit. Like him, Draymond, them niggas bring that shit to the game.
Yeah.
Like and I like that.
I do too. I mean, it's man, the last thing I don't like when you all buddy on, but I get it. I understand it. You know, is I just don't like seeing it as a like, hey man, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you.
From the era
it ain't got to be disrespectful. You know, but I'm gonna talk to you the whole game. I mean, it's gonna be funny too. I'm gonna be cutting jokes, but yeah, I'm gonna be in your ear and I'm gonna be giving it to you. If you get mad, guess what? I'm gonna check you. Like it can be a respectful dislike.
Yeah, I don't like you right now. But after this game, you know,
Draymond can't do that. Like I promise you, LeBron fanboy. Ever since he been with Rich Paul, that's been the agenda. Everything. Draymond can't go on his podcast without giving LeBron some love, which I get it. Hey, if y'all didn't look like boys up front, that's my only gripe. Like, I ain't gonna kick at my boys' nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell there was obvious dislike between y'all in that first series or the second one, whichever one it was. It was a different type of aggression towards that. Now, when did this happen? Like, it just don't like it. You got one of the best on your team. You should be riding for. You should want to add to Steph's legacy. It seems like you want to add more to LeBron's, in my opinion. You talk about LeBron more than you talk about Steph. Why is that? He on your team. Went to bat for you in the Boston series when they had you rattled. They got you. Your boy came to you and nope. So, I mean, he owe it.
Yeah. He might be a Laker next year.
Oh, he is. He's going to be a Laker. He is going to be. I would be. Well,
he might be a Laker next year.
If they can get it, I'm like, if I'm Golden State, I ain't going to let it go easy. Yeah. Because you got to opt in. You can opt out or opt in. Mm-hmm. If you opt out, good luck. Yeah. You know, hey, go ahead about your business, you know, but it's going to suck. I was like, it's time. I mean, you can see you kind of saw it in that series. It was like, yeah, they ain't got the same level of. They need somebody that don't have a championship that's good. That, you know, like I like the young kid Moses Moody. I like him.
Oh yeah.
Like he came in, he played good ball.
And like you said, they probably shouldn't have got rid of Wiseman either.
Oh no. If they could, Poole should have been out of there before. I was like, that's what y'all missed.
Yeah. A
big body. And you got a 6'10" rookie just sitting there watching the game. Guess what else he can do? Shoot the ball. He can shoot.
You talking about Wiseman?
No, it's Patrick Baldwin Jr., 6'10", sitting on the bench. Getting straight out, I'm
surprised they didn't let Jonathan Kuminga play more.
He is, I know why they didn't let him play. If you watch the last series, he got in the game and he was on the 3-point line and he loses focus.
Well, I'm saying the last couple games that I watched when he got in the game, when y'all was blowing the Lakers out, hey, he was still holding his own.
Yeah, he's a good player. I wouldn't trade him either. I'm just saying, like, the reason he lost playing time was he gets whiny. You know, he loses. It's like, okay, if you get in the game, you're going to have a role. We're not going to run offense to you. Yep. So if you want to score, you got to go get the rebounds. But you watching everybody else play and you standing out there by yourself and then you late getting back. Come on. Come to the bench. You ain't focused. I like you can see it. Like I was saying, man, I be watching, man. I don't think I watch like the average person. Like I be, hey, get him out, coach. he messing up. Get him out the game. I mean, and every time Moses Moody came in, I like what I felt like he should have got more playing time in the regular season. Like, if you gonna lose all of these games, play these little. Why is he not out here? Get him some experience.
Same gripe we had with the Hornets. Like
what are you doing? I know what they were doing.
It's bad season for us. You know what I'm saying? Especially in previous years with Borrego and at the end of Steve Clifford's first run. Yeah. It's like, why you not playing these young boys
to get them some run?
And the whole, they can't do it. Of course they can't. You won't put them out there to do it.
They ain't get the experience.
I was like, man, you can't tell me a 7'1" raw. He can shoot, jump. He's athletic. He gonna make mistakes. He swat too much. He gonna foul. He probably gonna foul out every game. Fine. At least you know what you got. I mean, you can't tell me.
At least you know how to develop him now whenever you see him in action.
If you had 7 wins against AD, like that would have won you this series easily. Won you this. LeBron can just run to the hole because Looney can't jump.
So then, if they'd have kept Wiseman, they could have put Wiseman and Looney together. But
I mean, I just wanted somebody to protect the rim.
But I'm just saying that would have put AD out more, pull AD out more, because they go, AD like to shoot his mid-range threes too now. So,
but all you need somebody for AD is to be like, hey, you ain't even gotta go straight up. Don't foul him. Don't touch him. If he gets you down low, you can't beat him. Don't foul him. Like, it's easy. Don't foul. Yeah. Give him 2 points, not 3. Yeah. Give him 2. Like, it's
no and ones.
Oh, just put me on the bench. Just put me out there. Like, I mean, you can't tell me this whole season, not one time, did anybody tell Jordan Poole to stop shooting 30-foot 3-pointers? Even when you open, your percentage is trash. You shoot that, you come, just run on to the bench. Don't even get back on defense.
He thought he was back in Michigan.
Oh, man. That's why he got punched, man. He don't listen.
Yeah, I think so.
He came from Michigan. That's why he got punched. That's exactly why.
Oh, man. Poor Poole.
Man, hey, look. I would have been in that man. Like, it couldn't have been me. I couldn't have been Steph. I would have been in that man's ass all year. Hey, don't shoot that. Don't shoot that. You're not me.
Hell no.
Only 2 people can shoot past this line. You're not one of them. If you shoot past this line, you coming out. Even if your back foots are close, your front feet better. This the 3-point line.
Stop shooting that little shit.
You better be. I better be fussing at you talking about getting your foot off the 3-point line. You too close. Yeah. Either shoot the 3 or the 2. Which one? But like, and then you fussing with the refs. You think you get fouled you go to the basket and trying to draw a foul, and you throw something up and they don't call it. You don't get back on defense. You just did a bad shot, and now we playing 4-on-5. Come on, sit on the bench.
Sit your ass down.
I'll be like, you ain't getting it. You getting traded at the trade deadline though. Guess what? We gonna see what we can get for you. You ain't
worry about it no more.
Like and it's gonna be tough because he's not a starter in the league. He's not.
No,
he's not a starter.
A lot of people think he is, but I don't think so.
I mean, on a bad team, he can be. Yeah, you can put him out there. He's not gonna make anybody else better.
Because ain't nobody else there.
I'm like, and he has the talent to be. He ain't got the mindset. No. He's selfish.
He had it last year.
No, he didn't.
When he got paid, that's when he really went to the left.
Well, and they should have saw it when he was celebrating. We about to get that. We about to get the bag. Oh, no, you ain't.
So that's what I'm saying.
You gonna get it with another team.
He was focused last year a little bit more because he was having them good games, and
they wasn't game planning for him either.
No, but then when he got that money, that man went straight to the left.
2 things happened. He got the money, and they started game planning for him. It was like, we got a game plan. We know who you are now. You turn the ball over. Well, actually, you give us the ball. I promise, if I could bring a whole montage of his clips, it would be, I ain't never seen somebody who cross somebody up and you buy them, and then you cross back into the defense. Now you getting defended again. Like, you just shook the person and you shook yourself back into him.
Oh, God.
It's awful, man. Like that was my whole. Like that's all. Every time I watched the game, that's all I saw. Was like he about to mess up this run.
Poor little Tink.
Hey, man, get him off the team. Off
We'll see.
the team.
He might be gone. Draymond, all of them him and Draymond might be gone, man. Him and Draymond might be gone next year.
Yeah, I mean it's.
We gonna
I would have
see.
liked to see him be like, okay, it's
Make
probably
another
gonna be a
run.
final run. If I'm part of the core, I would get everybody together. I was like, look, let's give it to the All-Star break or the trade deadline. If we in contention, let's push through it. If not, I would just go ahead and make that
Making
deal.
packages,
Yeah. And I mean, you'll see it. I mean, you'll see if you'll be able to tell. It's like, but hey, it's gonna be. I mean, Clay is under contract, so it's not. He don't have the option. I mean, he can ask for a trade. So you definitely got Steph and Clay coming back. Draymond is the big one. Jordan Poole, I don't care about. Get him out of there. Wiggins, I would keep the young guys. Like I said, unless I can get a package together and go get Giannis, that's the only person I would see that would fit with Curry seamlessly. And I don't even know if that's the case because Giannis like to bring the ball up the court, which I still don't understand why, because he can't dribble or pass. But
Now he get that fucking juggernaut head of steam, man. Motherfuckers can't. Oh shit, here come the train. Just get out the way and don't nobody take that charge. None of that shit.
golly,
So-
woo, woo.
Then I think the draft coming up, what, next week? Or the lottery coming up next week?
Yeah, lottery next week.
Well, we
And
gonna
the
see.
draft is the 27th, I
We'll
think.
see where the Hornets land.
In hell.
See where the Hornets land.
In
It
hell.
ain't even nobody coming out that's like that though.
Everybody's still talking about that French boy, Wembanyama or whatever the fuck, but
I mean, that's only one, but that's the first pick. Ain't nobody else after that.
Scoot.
well, yeah.
What's the other dude? They say that he done passed Scoot now. I can't think of his name
I
now.
don't like none of them.
I'll take Scoot.
But at the same time, I don't even watch college basketball. Like I can't get into college basketball no more.
Scoot playing at night.
It's awful. Like it's just bad. Like the refs, man. The refs in college basketball. You think I don't like the NBA refs? Oh my gosh. College basketball is awful.
Hey,
It's awful, man. I don't see how y'all watch it, man.
I love it. I mean, I still love it, but
I can't. Man, I be looking at that.
I really didn't watch as much this year.
Like when I was in Georgia, I would not miss a Tar Heel game. So I've been up here 10 years. Can't watch them.
This last year was rough.
Can't watch
It
them.
was rough. Hopefully that should have changed.
I didn't like. I had a strong love
Yeah, I
hate
changed that shit too.
with Roy Williams. Like it was. He had them ready by tournament time, but I just was not used to a Carolina team that lost outside of the ACC. They lost too many JV teams early. It was like this. What is this? How are you losing to this person?
And late in his career for sure. Them last 5 years, I would say, lost a lot of early games.
Feels different, man. Like I really don't think y'all understand. Like my sports fandom is dwindling
I feel you.
very quickly. Like it's
changing.
Mine has too over the years.
I never thought I would see that day.
That's why I said I don't watch it as much. I don't feel myself rushing to watch. Like, oh, I gotta see.
Nope.
I'll be like, it's on. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm gonna go do some other shit. Then I come back. I might turn the TV on and then walk the fuck off.
And then be like, hey, let me.
Yeah. Come
alright,
back
alright.
in. Oh, kind of interesting game.
Steph was playing. I was out there, but like I said, he don't even look like he. I mean, Steph looks better than what he had, but
Yeah.
he don't. It don't look the same, man. When they was up and coming, when they was woo, it was like, hey. Now it's
Hey, you never know. The nigga might just need to change scenery. Like you said, he can come on the Charlotte.
I don't want to see it.
He can come on the Charlotte.
He probably one of the last greats that's gonna be with one team,
Maybe.
other than the humble Jason Tatum.
Oh, yeah, of course, because he's a legend already. Ain't won a championship.
Everybody keeps saying the game's in a good spot. I don't see it, man. I just don't see it.
It's up in the air. It's way up in the air, because Ain't enough consistency. Ain't enough.
It's not enough care.
Yeah,
Like they don't have they don't care.
Nobody care.
It's like, hey, they gonna come see me. I'm gonna get my check, get iced out, get on this Instagram. That's it. Hey, that's what it is.
That's why I try to tell the kids today, hell, it was different back then compared to now. Too much social media shit. Too much they gonna show off, showboat. Hell, back then, shit, you just did what you was supposed to do, and you was out. You know, nobody really seen you like that because you weren't trying to be seen. Mm-hmm. When you wanted to be seen, you were gonna be seen. But other than that, now let me do what I'm supposed to do. Get the hell up out of here.
It's that will to dominate. Like I felt like when LeBron came in the league, I felt like he should have averaged a triple-double, which he's close, but I really felt like his skill set, what everybody was talking about, triple-double. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't be nothing else. You should get a triple-double. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll appreciate him after he's gone, but...
Oh, we will. Because it's just him, like all them niggas, Curry, KD, all them guys are finna be up out here, Harden, Westbrook, all them niggas is about to be gone.
I'm just like Phoenix was. I mean, and I didn't think they were. I was like, everybody was like, oh, they the favorites. I was like, no, because it's you score, I score, you score. That can't stop me. You hot, go score. Ain't nobody.
They really didn't play no defense.
It's nobody else getting better. It's like Ayton. We might have Ayton on our team next year.
That's true.
After he just got their money, they gonna trade him.
Him and Jordan Poole even swap.
Yeah.
Which one y'all want?
Nah, I don't think they want Jordan Poole.
I don't know who's gonna want him, man.
I don't either.
I really don't. I mean, because he is definitely maybe a six man, but
he'll have to go on the team with a bunch of young niggas.
Hey, send him to San Antonio.
He go to Houston,
Orlando.
Well, hey, that might be a good pickup for you, because damn, Rockets want to get rid of Jalen Green.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Why they want to get rid of him?
Don't know, but they were talking about wanting to trade him.
I think he has that same. I think he's another Jordan Poole, honest mindset wise. Kid's got talent, but because I remember he was talking trash to Curry, and then Curry just, not the one.
Right. Well, shit, man. Shit, that's all I had today, man. Appreciate y'all fellas coming through.
No problem.
Paul done hit us on the line today. Might get Marcus in here one day. I know he busy all the time. But definitely appreciate everybody for rocking with us from day one. Hope y'all been enjoying all the content. Hope y'all enjoyed that Black Therapy episode. Make sure y'all check us out. All the platforms. We are now on Amazon. We're on Audible now. So if you listen to your audio books and your podcasts on Audible, definitely check us out on Audible. We're on iHeartRadio now, so check us out on there. Check us out on Spotify and wherever you get your podcasts at. Whenever you're ready, let me know so you can slide through.
Peace.